Hello friends, and welcome to the kickoff of my Autumn 2022 series here on Cottage to Courtyard. This is Deborah, and please join me as I show you how to make your world beautiful, one vignette at a time. Lost in the shadows of a million stars. In today's episode, we'll be decorating my French country buffet, which is in the living room, to give it a very earthy and rustic design, using some of my very favorite things. But before we get started, here's a look back at my buffet from last year, where it was done in a very full and robust bountiful harvest style. Many things have changed since then. The sign and shutters are gone, as well as the lamps, and they were replaced with other things to give it a more upscale look. So if this sounds interesting to you, keep watching. Baby, I'm stuck. Okay friends, here I'm showing you my buffet with the new lamps from Amazon that I purchased earlier this summer, and a fabulous 5-foot tall mirror that was an estate sale find for just $87.50 last spring. These, along with the flax ruffled table runner, will be our staple pieces today as we build our beautiful fall vignette. Next up is this gorgeous capital that I purchased from Ross several years ago, and I just love this very versatile piece, which will become the base for our center focal point. Sometimes I use it in this right side up position as it sits here, but for today I'll be turning it upside down to give visual weight to the bottom of the arrangement we're going to build. I also wanted to mention to you guys that if you don't have a capital to use for an arrangement like this that I'm about to show you, you can always use a pedestal, of some sort, or if you have an extra garden urn lying around, you could simply turn it upside down like I have done here and mimic a similar look and feel. Just a thought for you all. And I see these urns at thrift stores frequently, which is where this one came from that you're seeing there on the right side for just $4.99. So now for some fun and pretty stuff. My entire inspiration came from this stunningly beautiful moss green knucklehead pumpkin that I found at my local grocery store. And you guys, when I saw it, it stopped me in my tracks, and I couldn't run over there fast enough and put it in my cart because I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. We're going to use this old grapevine wreath base that I've used in many times before in my decorating, and I'll be leaving the greenery and bit of moss that's already on it. This will be the foundation for that gorgeous pumpkin to rest on, and we'll build the rest of it from there. Here it sits on top of the capital, and then I'm going to be adding a bed of Excelsior straw for the pumpkin to sit on, and to add a little bit of light and separation from all the green on the wreath and the pumpkin. And when I'm finished, you won't see most of it, but it's necessary to give light to it, which you'll see as we go along. The next thing I'm going to add are these 2 ivy bushes that I purchased at Hobby Lobby, 2 or 3 years ago at 50% off to give more life and a natural look to this arrangement, positioning them to cascade down each side like ivy growing wild in nature. And now comes that gorgeous pumpkin, which is really the star of the show. Isn't it fabulous, you guys? I just love the 2 different shades of the moss green that's on it. It's just amazing. Shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are? Send a prayer if I'm out of luck. Since we have the pumpkin in place, we need to begin adding in some beautiful fall colors and foliage to complement it, don't we? The first thing we're going to do is add these Hobby Lobby picks that were in my stash and place them around to create some interest, texture, and color balance. The next thing we're going to be adding are these twig branches that I purchased from Hobby Lobby a few years ago, and all I did was glue some autumn leaves and several tiny pumpkins that were actually from the Dollar Tree on them. And my goal was to use these twigs as a backdrop to the vignette and have it look as though the pumpkin was growing out in nature on an old garden relic, which would be the capital, with vines and foliage growing all around it. And here's how it's looking so far, but we'll be adding some more stems and a bit of green moss to complete the look and fill in a few empty spaces. My voice Since the centerpiece is quite large and robust, I know some of us would probably stop here and not add anything further to the buffet top, but you all know that I like things a little extra, so I'll be adding my thrifted Pottery Barn candle holders and some flameless flickering candles for ambiance and a little bit more light. But I'm not stopping there. I just have to give the candles a little color and an unexpected touch of bling with these candle bands I made last year. I love the added touch of the rust color that it brings to the vignette. And really, did you all think I wasn't going to add a rooster or two to this vignette? You know how I am. I just had to add this matching rooster and hen, which bring in their rustic touch beautifully with the gray, beige, rust, and black touches to complement the capital and the candle holders. And here they are in place with the vignette now complete. We'll go in for a closer look so you can all see the details better. As I close out the video for today, I want to thank you all for spending time with me. I appreciate that so much. I hope you enjoyed it and drew inspiration for creating a beautiful fall vignette for your home. I'll be back on Friday with another fun and fabulous autumn 2022 decorating video. So until then, you all take care and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, my lovelies.